I think it's going. Greetings, tubulators and tubidacons and tubulettes. You don't remember me, but they used to call me Cutworm. And that's been a couple of years ago or so. I don't know how long I've been gone. But this last little jump in the road, y'all got to praying for me, and here I am. Thank you so very much. But God is good, and all my friends are good. So, what has happened to me? Everything, pretty much. I don't think they gave me a hysterectomy, but I haven't checked. Up you go. I can't walk from my waist down. It's kind of iffy. Can't walk or nothing. Maybe I've got some pictures here on some of the stuff they did to me. Went to 4 hospitals, ran out of blood twice and wide-eyed on them. And while I was away in my body or whatever, the ambulance put something in my veins so that my heart would start back and my brain would function. Gee, he should have put a little bit more in my brain. So I got 2 of the roughest ambulance runs that you ever saw. But 2 things, they can't charge me a full charge because I was up in the air half the time, so they'll have to just charge me half. And then they sent me home, another ambulance ride. No, it was Mary Ann, sweet Mary Ann. And I got home after a week of being tested on, and I goofed around in the house and sat down in my chair, and I got sick again. So I was empty, and they come got me again. So I don't remember that one. I think I was a little bit farther gone. But they stopped off at a hospital that was close to here, still over half an hour away. And they filled me full of, when I come to, I seen 4 bags of blood going in me, 2 bags of plasma, and 1 bag of something else. They said it was blood replacer. So they were all glad that they brought me back. And they brought me back, and some of them called down, and I was still bleeding inside. They brought me back and put me on a dead-burn helicopter that the back door, they're fiberglass, you know how fiberglass is. The back doors wouldn't shut completely, so I could see out a crack right there between my feet. A pretty good sized crack. And I found every strap that would hold that gurney inside that thing, and I put extra straps on me. Then they got me to the real hospital, and they commenced to putting more fluids in me and put me in some kind of a severe trauma thing. I don't know what it was. But the nurses was really, really nice to me. And they didn't care if I'd messed the bed or not. they're just whistling and taking care of me. Not roughly, but softly. I don't know if all nurses are like that. I don't know. I hope. So that was good, and it was an embarrassment too. You can throw your morals and your embarrassments out the window when you go into the hospital, because you might as well be walking down the street naked for what they've got in plan for you. And this hospital happened to be a hospital with trainees, with a bunch of these girls and boys, young, out in there training with a real nurse, or whatever it was. Sometimes a real doctor and a doctor wannabe. And they stuck me on this arm here. I counted. A needle don't hurt me as bad, I think, as lots of people. They stuck me 30 times on this one to try and get blood. But my blood was already gone. I had gotten rid of it, irped it up and everything else. So they started on this one. And I could get, a port and some needles and stuff in it. They ended up getting 2 ports in this one, in this arm. And then they put like 3 ports in my right arm. Viola. My right arm turned purple like it was, like it was one of them cool tattoos that they said I couldn't have because of my liver. And they got inside me about, 5 times. I was having things inside me and bored in there. Had a hole here where they go down to my heart. Had a hole here, I don't know where it went down to. And that's kind of hard to endure. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is what I'm proud of. This is my purple arm. Looks like Barney, don't it? It went away. Well, it's going away. What else? Oh, here's the ports in the bad arm. Here's one they like to have not got any blood, but they got some ports in it, and I don't know if they blew it up with helium or what. But they fixed and got that stuck in me. My right hand swelled up like a boxing glove. You can't tell it in this picture, but you can. Well, you can't tell in that picture, but I had a Popeye hand there for a minute, or for a day. I think they let the air out of it or done something. But they pumped me up. They tried all sorts of things to get me to stop bleeding inside. So after 2 more goes, I think they slowed it down. Still kind of bleeding here and there, but I'm all right. There was a lady come in, a beautiful lady, and I automatically seen a light behind her, and I grabbed her hand and I rubbed it, and she said a wonderful prayer for all of us, and then the room lit up. So I got that going for me, that the Father heard, and I won't have to do that anymore. But anyway, we're just waiting on either a liver, or if I bleed out again, they said that I probably wouldn't make it as far as I live if I bleed out too much. And I got to get my lower half working, because I'm just standing here propped up, and I still fall. But happy things is, I have two 65 Mustangs out in front. One that came from Louisiana, and one that came from our buddy up north, Mr. Mach 1, ended up with his. So that's a good thing. You got to look at the good things. I was cracking jokes, and when I would come to, and all them nurses were just laughing and trying to write stuff down, and they had a lot of fun, so that helped me have a lot of fun while I'm in there. Boy, I was in there a long time. Golly, it's good to be home. But anyway, I love you all. Thank you for all the prayers that you've given me. That's a lifesaver. That saved my life on 2 different occasions. So thank you very much. I guess I owe you. So don't get sick. I have some mail calls to go through. Buckle up and we'll see. This one is from one of my Crosby buddies, Brad and Kim Johnson. They live in Indiana. This is a Christmas card I'm going to fall over. I'll fall over anyway, boy. It's hard. Oh, it's a get well soon card. So wait. If you holler at me on Facebook or anything like that, I can't respond because I don't remember my passwords or anything. Oh. Thank you, Kim and Brad. They love me, and I love them back. This one smells like French France. I got to watching how people say France, and they say France, and they always say French France. I guess there's a French Arkansas. I don't know. I'll put that there. I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at this. This is my fingers don't work. Everything's cramping on me. They go like this, and I'm trying to eat breakfast. But sometimes they behave. I'm doing exercise and stuff. Woo! That's very nice. Now, let me show you. It's in France, French. Can you see that? French. Tell you what, this man is a sweetheart. This man is a sweetheart. Harry, now see what they did to my head? Not only did they make it weirder, Harry Faber. I went into the doctor, to the hospital, even after losing all that fluid. I came out as a skinny little 180, I guess, pounds little feller. When I went in, let me say, when I went in, I weighed 280, which was, I guess, all in my gut. But I come back out at 180. What a diet plan. Oh, this is from Scott Best. He is a very good friend of mine. Him and Archie. And he lives in England. Yeah. Look at there. That is a sweet, I'm overwhelmed with all my friends. And I know I can't be as nice to Yuns as Yuns has been to me. So thank you very much, all of you. Any of you. I used to say, I still say it, any is still some. And I don't know if Mary Ann likes that or not, but she don't seem to, she didn't gripe or nothing. I mean, she got in there in the hospital, and time she got out, she could do stuff faster than the nurses. Anyway, I'm really tired today. I'm going to have to call Mary Ann and have her come get me. But looking at all this stuff that I need to do, I don't guess it worries me because somebody else can do it. And if I'm not here to do it, I'll be in a much better place. Much better. So, anyway, that bench. I want to say sorry not to y'all, and I love yous all with my heart. What's left of it, they replumbed my liver and my heart with, I guess, garden hose. I don't know what they used. But when they were fixing to do that, this is how I worked everything. When they were fixing to do that, I was cracking jokes laying there, tied down, mind you. And I'd start singing. And pretty soon, the nurses would catch the song up, and they'd start humming and singing, and the doctors were singing and humming. I said, keep an eye on what you're doing. I mean, you can sing all you want. And then they hit the button and I went out. Still singing. Which is what probably needs to happen anyway. So, boy, this is a great homecoming gift. All y'all. And I don't have to tell you how much I love y'all. Praise the Lord for working with you. Anyway, how do I do this? I can do it with some windshield wiper blade covers. Hit that button. I can't figure it out. I'll just grab them onto the car. Yeah. Yep. By the way, they shave you just like a chicken. That's my experiences. Well, we had like 3 different practices while I was in intensive care. I mean, knockdown, drag out, fighting. Not us, but somebody next door that, anyway, I'll tell that at another story. Okay, bye-bye.